say, like, this morning has been so inspirational. There's so many wonderful things that are happening in our downtowns, and I don't know, I'm coming away this weekend with a lot of information and been starring and highlighting. It's just been wonderful. Thank you all. Anywho, I'm here this morning to talk about a fun little event called the FAB Crawl. And I'm sure many of your communities have done something similar to this, but this is a little bit different and does tie back into our economic development strategy in Morganton. So as Liz mentioned, FAB stands for Food, Art, and Brews. And what's really cool about this event is that this wasn't an Abby idea, this wasn't a Sharon idea, this wasn't coming out of the Main Street office to the merchants. We actually had Keith come to our office. Keith works at Brown Mountain Bottle Works, which is a local bottle shop in downtown. His son started this business, and he approached us back in March and said, hey, we've got some fabulous new businesses downtown, fabulous FAB Crawls. And I really think that more people need to have an incentive to go in and see some of these places. What if we did some sort of, I don't know, pub crawl or what? So he kind of picked our brain and we came up with the FAB Crawl idea. And he just took it from there. He said, I'll get involved, I'll ask all the businesses to participate, I'll ask them to donate prizes so that we can do drawings for everyone that comes and participates. All I need help with is the marketing component of it. And we were like, yes, we will be more than happy to help you with this endeavor. So what we did on our end of things was we created the punch cards that each participant would pick up at the businesses, and we posted it on our social media, on our website. We had several articles run in the paper to announce the event, and then what you're seeing here are our posters. So since he approached us back in March, we've done 2 FAB Crawls, one in May, and you can see on this version of the poster, we included all the businesses participating down at the bottom. And the one in May we had, I think we ended up with about 21, 22 businesses participating, all within the food, art, or brews category. And then in just this past August 4th, we did our second FAB Crawl, and we averaged around 14 businesses. Some of them had participated in the one in May, some hadn't because they felt like they were left out and they wanted to get involved. And we had a wonderful turnout, averaging around 300 to 500 people, primarily Morganton residents that had not visited some of these really cool businesses. So what I'm passing around are the punch cards. Participants in the FAB Crawl would go to the first stop, wherever they wanted to begin, and pick up one of these punch cards. On the front we had the rules listed and what the prizes would be. And then on the back it had all the business logos. And what they would do is they would go and visit each one. We would hope that they would stop, have a drink, maybe a bite to eat, buy some art. But it wasn't a requirement. They just had to go and walk in. And then also, whenever they were done, we already had these boxes in our office. So we just gave them to the businesses and they would turn them in. And after the event was over, Keith went around, collected all the boxes. We counted the cards, collected the data as far as where they were coming from, what their contact information was, and then selected randomly our 3 winners. The May event, each business donated either a gift card or a piece of pottery to the prize drawings, and the first place was $300 worth in prizes. I think the second one was $200 and third place was $150. And then on the one we had back in August, our office said, hey, we'll donate downtown bucks to the prizes for the winners. So we gave out $200 worth in downtown bucks. And that goes back into our downtown economy because they can use them in retail shops, restaurants, our theater. So how this ties it back into our economic development strategy is that we've identified all of downtown Morganton as a center for creative arts. And I don't know about you, but I consider the presentation of food to be an art form, especially with our downtown restaurants. I also consider pottery, weaving, painting. That's an art form. And then we are fortunate to have several craft breweries, and I think of that as a creative art in and of itself. For example, Fonta Flora Brewery goes out and forages for their ingredients for their brews. That's pretty special and artistic, if you ask me. So we are looking forward to continuing these FAB crawls probably once a quarter. And I just think it's a wonderful event because it doesn't take much of our time. And I hope that you all can find a Keith in your community too.
Awesome. Thank you.